Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you glad you're listening to our Curdy podcast?
Oh my god.
I hate you for that.
Well, would you look at the time? I gotta
go. I gotta go feed the pig, do some homework. I gotta wash the car.
The 7 followers we had, they're gone now.
Yeah. All those people are just like, no, fam.
I don't know why I've been thinking about that all day.
You were so
That made
proud.
me so happy.
Just so proud of yourself.
Yep.
That was great.
You're welcome.
PSA time, kids. This is what happens when you play too much Diablo. Remember to turn off your game and go outside and breathe the fresh air and touch the grass every once and again.
Listen, this is only because everybody and their mother is telling me not to follow Mommy Lilith. I've been trying to sell out humanity and join Lilith, but everybody keeps telling me it's the wrong thing to do, and she's evil too, and
It is absolutely the right thing to do.
that's what I said. All right, so you are all standing outside this clearing, and there is what looks to be a corrupted dryad standing over a body, oozing out miasma with 2 like living, almost demon twigs, just kind of dancing around and chittering, all creepy like. What do you do?
We're split up, aren't we? I think.
Yes, everybody except for Sapper and we kept their names. Is everybody except for Ritz and Sal is off to the side because you all were sneaking, but Ritz and Sal took off running.
Is anything happening, or is he just the dryad just like over the body?
It looked like the dryad is almost sucking some sort of energy out of the body, and the body is covered in scratches and cuts and bruises, torn clothes, and he's kind of laying on the floor or ground of the forest.
And it doesn't look like the dryad's paying attention to me or Ritz at this point.
Not at the moment, no. It's extremely focused on whatever it's doing to the body.
How far away from it are we?
I'm gonna say a good 50 feet. It's in the center of a 100-foot clearing. It's a little bit down, so almost if the center of the clearing was a crater, it is there. Everything in the radius around the dryad is dead. It is dead trees, completely collapsed plant life. It almost looks like there was a shrine made of wood that was down there, but it is rotted.
I'm looking at Sapper. I think we can take it.
Yeah, I think this is a bad idea, but I don't think we have a good idea. Try to get whoever that is being drained out of there as soon as you can, will you? And I'll turn around and just give my best Braveheart impression as I draw my sword and yell at the top of my lungs and start to charge this thing.
I'm gonna yell Booyog and give him Vigilant Blessing, so his next initiative roll he's got advantage on.
Beautiful. You knew exactly what I was going to say. Let's have everyone roll initiative real quick.
I rolled a 9.
11.
17.
11 with the advantage.
12?
Perfect. So let's start this.
I'm still like a mile away.
Yeah, you're all about 50 feet. You guys were able to come up to the edge and see it too after they stopped. If I remember the end of the last session correctly, you guys came up to a different angle, but are also at the edge of the clearing. Now, you don't have to run out. The only person running out right now is Sal. As soon as you yell, though, the dryad whips its head around directly at you and lets out this... I'm not going to try and mimic it, but this guttural screech.
No, please mimic it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, hold on.
I think I need to hear it to get an idea.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's beautiful.
That was great.
I want that as a ringtone.
Exclusive from our Curdy podcast.
Mid-yell, I'm going to fire back with, "That's what I said. You get your own line, you unoriginal fuck."
So, It looks at you, and the first thing it does is touch what looks like a dead tree stump and then disappear almost inside the tree stump. How far would you have ran, or would you have moved your entire movement?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get to it as quickly as I could, so I'd be 30 foot closer to it.
Beautiful. As you're running, it disappears. Would you have stopped, or would you have just kept running in that direction when you see it disappear?
You said it looks like it's disappearing into a tree stump?
Yep.
I'm going full Robin Hood Men in Tights, blinking. No, I'm going to try to attack the tree stump.
Okay. Well, before you get there, because you were 50 feet away, so you've gotten 30 feet closer before it noticed you. You happen to have just passed another dead tree stump, and it pops out of that right behind you, and it decides. Let's see. It touches you on the shoulder, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I mean, fortunately, as a fighter, these are where I excel. A 10.
You feel charmed. You all of a sudden feel like the dryad that's touching your shoulder is an old friend that you know, and that you need to protect it. You don't take commands from it, but you try and follow its requests and actions in the most favorable way that you can. You now have a look at the dryad as somebody that's an ally, and the dryad, you can't really fully understand it, but you can sense the dryad is turned towards where you came from and is pointing at the little goblin friend and is scared of it and feels like it's a threat. And you hear it yell out a little bit more, and the two little twig things turn towards you all. And with that, it is now Ritz's turn.
How close is everybody else to me?
If you are on a clock, you and Sal came in at 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the group is at 12, say. So they're probably a good, if you were to go straight line through the edge of the clearing, if I did math properly, I would know the exact answer, but I'm just going to wing it and say 35, 40 feet, or 50 feet if you were to run around the edges through the trees.
All right, I'm going to go. Can I still see the dryad?
Yep. It is
All right.
now pointing at you and yelling, and
I'm going to step forward 20 feet, point at it, and cast Sacred Flame. I need a dex save, please.
that is a 17.
You suck.
Sorry.
That's it.
All right. Wren, you are up.
Oh no. Would I have seen whatever went down with Sal and the dryad? Like, would I have seen her shoot magic?
I would say you saw her touch Sal, and you saw Sal, having traveled with Sal long enough, you can tell that his body language changed the second she touched him, and he's no longer actively trying to attack the dryad. I don't know if you know why, but you can guess that much from knowing him long enough.
I think she's gonna call out to Sal and like hold her hand. She's gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast, but can I hold my action?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna hold on the Eldritch Blast, but call out to Sal because something's not right.
Perfect. Are you moving at all, or are you just holding that and waiting to see what happens?
Holding that and seeing what happens.
Okie dokie.
Because Sal is bigger than I am, and I am squishy.
Sal's bigger than everybody. Bramblespore,
Yes.
it is your turn.
I don't want it to be. Okay. Am I still like hidden in like the bushes or?
Yep. But you were traveling with Wren, and if the dryad and little twig things didn't know that you were there, they at least know somebody's there because Wren just called out to Sal. So they don't see you per se, but they're aware something's in that area.
Alright. So, how close are the dryad, Sal, and the little twig things to each other?
Sal and the dryad are right next to each other. The little twig things are 20 feet away at the center still. They haven't moved.
Is that 20 feet?
Yep.
Alright.
Were you asking how far away from each other they are, or how far from you they are?
From each other.
Okay, yeah, then 20 feet.
Alright. Then, I would like to cast Entangle.
Oh, what's that do?
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range, which is 90 feet.
Okay.
For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. A creature in the area, when you start the spell, must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check. Against my spell save DC, on a success, it frees itself.
Okay, so the dryad just rolled a 16.
Yeah, it passes.
The first twig rolled an 8,
It's restrained.
and the second twig rolled a 12.
That's restrained.
And Sal, I need you to roll a strength save.
19.
You passed.
All right, so anything that's not restrained is still half movement while inside that area.
Right.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it for me.
Well then, Sal, it is your turn.
All right. I'll, having heard Wren call out, I'll take a defensive position up with the dryad. And what would Wren have said?
Called his name. Like, Sal!
It's all right. It's friendly. It's with me.
Can I respond?
I think he was trying to help that guy.
Yeah, go ahead and respond.
It doesn't look so friendly.
Neither to any of us if you stop and think about it.
Can you tell her to tell her friends to calm down?
That's interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll look back over my shoulder and be like, it's okay. They're my friends. We're everyone's just really confused. And that'll be my turn.
Right. Lyra, you see all that happen.
I think I am going to kind of sneak, if I can, 30 feet, or I want to get away from the group, because I want to try, I don't want to be where she knows that people are. I'm going to try and sneak kind of around the outside, 20, 30 feet, away from Ritz.
Okay, so you're heading the other direction, like back towards 9
Yeah.
from 12. Okay.
And then once I get there, I was going to try and do a sneak attack, but after hearing the conversation between Sal and Wren, I don't know if I should just wait and see what happens. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a beat, but be observing, but hopefully she doesn't... I mean, do I need to roll sneak or stealth or anything to make sure she doesn't know that I'm there?
Nope, you're pretty much undercover from the edge of the tree area. So as long as you don't step into the clearing, you're fine for now.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to stay there and observe and just kind of be off to the side so that she doesn't know that I'm there or someone's over there. I guess that's it.
All right. So it is the first little twig thing, and it's going to run... Well, it's going to... No, it's held, so it's going to use its action to try and make a strength save. That's a 0. So that doesn't do it. So it's the next twig's turn. He's going to do the same thing, and that is a 16.
That passes.
Beautiful. Then it's going to use its movement, and it can only move half, so it moves 10 feet closer to Sal and the dryad. Then it's the dryad's turn, and the dryad is going to touch itself, dip right back into the dead tree stump. Bramblespore, right next to you, pops out of a tree, this little corrupted dryad.
Alright.
It screeches again, and it takes its shillelagh, little piece of basically its arm. It's like a club arm, and it swings at you. And does a 12 hit your AC?
It does not.
Oh, it swings at you as it's coming out of the tree and misses just a little bit. And that is the end of its turn. Ritz, it's your turn.
Is the dryad that came out of the tree and went for Bramblespore?
Yep.
Is it within 120 feet?
Oh, it is like right next to you. His Bramblespore is right next to you.
Can I unleash my Eldritch Blast that I've been holding?
Go ahead.
Alright. Oh god! Red! That's a 5 hit?
5 does not hit.
Are you sure?
Yep.
It seems like that should hit.
I have double checked the numbers, triple checked.
Man.
I got MIT involved, and all the experts come back with the same result. 5 out of 5 dentists agree that does not hit.
So Ren basically
We
goes.
just need you to find like 2,000 some more odd to hit boats.
So the dryad basically pops up next to her. Red goes, like shoots, and it just like goes off into fucking nowhere. Like,
So you're lucky you didn't Dick Cheney Bramblespore there. Panic shot him. Ritz.
Who's about 30 feet close to me, even if I gotta move like 20 feet more towards 12 o'clock, I guess.
So Sal you moved 20 feet, you said, right? Sal would be 10 feet from you.
Okay.
And then if you had, I'll say 30 feet north, you'd be probably 15 feet away from the group in the dryad.
Okay, so I'm going to move 20 feet because that's all I got for movement. So that puts me still within 30 feet?
Yes, 25 feet
Okay,
away.
so I'm going to target Sal and Wren and
Bramblespore is the only other person in
Oh.
range.
Bramblespore, yeah. Okay, and I'm going to cast Bless on them. You guys are going to hear a little bit of chanting. And going to be Celestial, actually. Gonna sound very nice, very clean, very sacred. Anybody know Celestial?
Yeah, I do.
You're just gonna hear me say the words "booyog" in different variations. Like I might stretch it like "booyog," but that's all I'm saying over and over again in Celestial. But you're all gonna feel like kind of like a glow come over you. So any attacks or saving throws you make, you get to make or add a D4 to it. And that's my action. So that's it for me.
Wren, you are next.
Can I try again to shoot the dryad that's like way too close to comfort?
Absolutely.
And if this is too low, I can add a D4 to it. Right?
You can just add a D4 to it regardless.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll.
Well, she hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got a 20.
Yeah, right?
Definitely hit.
That, unfortunately, does... it does hit. Sorry. I was trying to think of a clever way to fake that out. It does hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
I said, what the hell is this thing made of?
I know, right?
So I didn't add the D4. Can I add the D4 to the damage?
No, it's only for the attack roll.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Then I'm gonna save my bless then.
You have it for the next minute, so you have it for a while.
This is the 9?
9
It's
damage.
I don't know what kind of damage.
So you blast this thing, and it screeches and jolts its head at you. It was staring at Bramblespore, and it is mad. And just for the sake of getting to do this, I will say, Sal, you have... I will let you roll your saving throw again. It was wisdom, because because this thing wants you, like, is being attacked by Wren, but I know you, out of all the people here, you would feel a little conflicted about that.
I don't think a D4 is going to help at all, but I'm going to roll it just for the hell of it.
Back to Sal, like, I don't think these are friendly.
6.
Nope. Still feeling like you need to protect this dryad, and now you need to protect it from Wren. And Wren, were you going to move at all, or you just finishing your attack and that was it?
So I attacked him. I yelled to Sal, like, I don't think these are friendly. They seem very not friendly. And I think she would back away from the dryad and that's like right next to them.
How far?
10 feet.
Okay. 10 feet works. And then Bramblespore, you've got an angry, pissed off dryad right next to you.
I'm going to attack with my scimitar.
Go ahead.
Does a 22 hit?
That does.
Or 5?
Owies. Not 54 damage, 5 damage. Got it.
No,
54
You
worked.
do.
Yeah, it was definitely 54.
No, that was a typo. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okie dokie. Sal, it is your turn. You've seen Ritz run up that direction, and so far Bramblespore and Wren are the two that have been attacking the dryad that you feel the urge to protect.
No, the dryad's with us. It's the twigs. The twigs are scaring him. And I'll go to get back to the dryad so I can protect it. And I'm on my way. I'm going to stop and take an attack on one of the twigs, because when those got closer to us, that's clearly what scared the dryad into moving away from me.
So the twigs are back in the other direction and through rough terrain, so you'd have half movement speed.
Oh, so they're more at like the 6 o'clock and the dryad's up towards 12?
Yeah, they're actually closer to the center of the thing, and the dryad is now up at the 12 o'clock at the top of the clearing, like at the tree line.
Okay. Well, if I'm already in between the dryad and the twigs, I'd just move straight to the dryad.
Okay. So you're taking off 30 feet in that direction. You're probably still about 10-15 feet away from the dryad at your max movement speed, unless you take dash action.
I'll dash.
Okay. You are
Okay.
at the dryad.
I'll
Or would
turn
you step in
and-
between it, or...
Yeah, I'd full on take a defensive posture, and I'd look at it like I can't protect you if you keep moving away from me.
Beautiful. You sense that this dryad is very thankful to have you protecting it.
Yeah, that's
Would
my
you-
turn.
All right, Lyra.
I can do a sneak attack, right? Because she doesn't know where I'm over there. If I'm attacking
You'd
the
have
dryad.
to move back over in that direction unless she's in range, but yeah.
Well, it's a short bow. So
Oh,
it's
yes,
80.
okay. Bramblespore's right next to it.
Yeah, as long as there's ally within 5 feet, you don't have to technically be hiding for sneak attack to work.
But you are also hiding, so both work. You don't get double sneak attack, but sneak attack.
Oh, so advantage then because she's hiding?
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Lewis.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah,
Fine, you can get advantage.
you brought
Fine.
up actually with hiding.
Yes, you can attack with advantage.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack the dryad with a short bow. So 22 to hit.
Can I try to make a perception check to see if I can spot anyone? Well, I know there's a rogue out there somewhere. I'm trying to.
I will
I'm
say
trying to play
after
this
this-
straight without. All right.
when this arrow hits, I'd say then you can make a perception to see if you can tell where it came from.
All right.
So roll the damage. That absolutely hits.
So I get an extra 1d6 for the damage, right? It says on my thing.
Yep.
So 6 plus 1. Damn it. So 7.
All right, you hit for 7, and then go ahead and make a perception check, Sal.
17.
Oof.
All right, so you can sense almost exactly where that arrow came from. You've got some battle history, and since you know that Lyra's out there, you know it was Lyra that shot the shot. Is that your turn, though, Lyra?
Oh wait, no. I am going to move another 30 feet away from that area because I wouldn't stay there after I took the shot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move another 30 feet, like away from the group. So towards 6 o'clock, I guess, or I wasn't at 9, I guess yet. So still towards 9 o'clock.
Okay, I'd say so. You're gonna be at about what 7:30.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds about right. And then I'll hunker down there until he comes back around to me.
And it is Mr. Twig's turn. And the first Twig is going to try and get out of the thing, and that is a 12 to get out of Bramblespore's.
No.
All right, the next Twig is going to move another 10 feet and finally be out of this thing. And that's all it can do. And we circle back around to the Dryad, who is very pissed and very hurt.
Does he surrender?
No, it dips back into the tree and disappears from your sight.
Chicken.
It pops up next to or in between both sets of the twigs, and it's going to cast without a trace, or pass without trace, and then it's going to dip back down into the tree, and you aren't going to see it pop back up again. Both twig blights fall down into the underbrush of dead sticks and twigs, and you can't see them either at the moment. And it is now Ritz's turn.
Can I make a perception check to try and spot anything? Dryad.
Yes. Yes.
That was a 6 grab you.
You don't see or sense any dryad.
Okay. Can I ready Sacred Flame for when something pops up, dryad or twig thing?
You absolutely can.
That is what I do.
Then Wren, it is your turn.
It's helpful if my mic's not muted. Can I see the twig things that Sal was saying that she was scared of?
Roll me perception.
24?
You see what you think might be them in the place where they last were, but short of attacking them, they also blend in with the environment and look like dead sticks and dead brush in the area.
How many twigs were there?
There were 2.
Is one closer than the other?
One was getting closer to you, yes.
He's going to aim for the one that's getting closer and shoot another Eldritch Blast at it.
Go ahead.
Does 11 hit? Or do I have to, or can I add a d4?
You can still add a d4.
Does 11 hit?
Nope.
About a 14.
14 does hit.
Yay!
Ooh, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that was a 10. Okay. I thought it was 0!
So you blast, and it looks like you blow up a tree, like a little piece of dust and twigs start flying. But at the last second, you see, or you hear, and then this twig like kind of stands up and jolts apart and then cracks apart and breaks.
What do we hear again?
No, I'm not doing it again.
We missed it the first time.
Yeah,
I was washing dishes. Can you do it again?
Yeah,
No.
I'm not. I don't really understand what just happened, so I think I need to hear that noise again.
I just got the biggest glare.
I could feel that.
You
Are there
shot your Eldritch Blast, and it looked like it went into a bunch of brush and like dead twigs, and then all of a sudden, what looked to be one of the little demon twigs jumped up and went, "Wah!" and then exploded. Are you happy now?
Very.
I think it's great you actually made the noise again and just didn't edit it back in when you did all the recording stuff.
Don't give him ideas for later.
Ooh.
Can I, before it goes for me, to Sal and be like, can she back up? Can she tell her friend over here to back off now? Or scoot away?
They're not friends. The twigs are. That's what's scaring them.
I know, but she has a friend over here, next to me. Can he see the thing, the dryad with us?
That was the same dryad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it can essentially teleport through trees.
Okay. I misunderstood. I thought there were two of them.
Nope,
Okay.
y'all been fucking up the same one.
She leave us alone now? My turn. Who's ever behind me?
Bramblespore, you're up.
So do I perceive like if the dryad or anything is still around?
Oh, you can give me a nature check since you're a nature boy.
Oh, come on.
What was it?
Wait, do I get to add the D4 to that?
Yep.
So a 9.
So you understand the nature of dryads. You don't sense it anywhere, but you know that dryads can basically travel through trees a short distance, usually about 60 feet. You can't sense this particular dryad, but that's something you do know now, or that
Alright.
you were able to remember.
Also, is Sal like engaged with me at this point, or?
He's in between you and where the dryad was in a defensive posture, but he hasn't attacked you.
I would like to move away from Sal.
Go ahead. How far?
How far away is the goblin?
He's about 25 feet away.
I'll go next to him.
Deal. Go hang out with Ritz in the clearing. And that's your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Sal, it is your turn.
So I can't see the dryad or the remaining twig.
Yep.
Sal will kind of look around, confused for a second, and then kind of remembering what this whole thing's about, I'm going to start to move towards the person that was in the very center of that little pit that the dryad was originally standing over.
So you're moving 30 feet back towards the center?
Yep.
All right, so you're about 20 feet from the center as it stands now, unless you dashed again.
Yeah, I think I'll dash again.
You are at the center standing with a body. There is a elven male is laying on the ground completely covered in cuts, scrapes, and he almost looks, if you remember how the animals were as you were passing through the forest, they kind of looked malnourished. He looks also malnourished. You can see his ribs. His eyes are sunken, but he is unconscious and faintly breathing. So still alive on the ground in front of you.
I used my action, so I don't know how much of this I can do, but I'm gonna start to try to keeping my shield out because all my friends are attacking each other at this point. And I don't know quite what's going on. I'll sheath my sword and then try to pick him up with one arm and take him back to Ritz because I know that we ultimately came in here to try to help him, and I think the dryad was doing that, but she got interrupted by those stupid little twigs. But I know Ritz can probably help this person.
All right, so I will let you get your arm down underneath it, but you're not able to fully lift it on your turn until next turn.
And that's all I got.
All right, Lyra, are you doing anything special before anything else happens?
No, I don't think I can because I can't see where the dryad is or anything. So,
All right.
yeah, I'm just gonna stay in my little hiding spot and observe.
All right. So, since you are now at the center, a twig is going to stand upright and
I'd
swipe
blast
with
it.
its claws. Oh, yeah, you were holding action, weren't you?
I was. Dex save, please.
All right. That is a 9.
It fails.
How much damage?
1 radiant damage.
All right. So it takes its 1 radiant damage, and it squeals, and then it swipes a claw at Sal. Sal, does a 7 hit your AC?
It does not. I will have, noticing the glint of radiant damage off to my side, I'll instinctively just throw my shield out that way.
The claw bounces up off the shield. As you are standing there, the dryad pops up next to you, as do 2 more dryads. And they all touch you on the shoulder. And then, 10 doesn't hit your AC. Does a 19 hit your AC?
19 is my AC.
Beautiful. If it meets, it beats. And then, the last one. Alright, so you can see 2 dryads in front of you, and they both put their hands on your shoulder in like a calming fashion. One of them looks to be a little damaged, and you can almost recognize it as the one that you've been trying to protect. The rest of you see 3 dryads pop up, 2 in front and 1 behind. And as the 2 in front reach their hands out to touch Sal, the third one reaches its arm up with a club, and it swings its little shillelagh arm and hits Sal for 5 damage. And now, Sal, I need you to make another wisdom save with advantage.
Advantage. 11. Or, oh, wait. Hold on. 13.
Plus 4.
What?
Or plus
Yeah.
a d4.
17.
So you snap out of it and realize that you were charmed by this fey creature, and it is absolutely not your friend, and neither are its friends. And Ritz, it's now your turn.
Was the twig creature still there out in the open, the one I zapped for 1?
Yep, it is now in between, like, as the 2 dryads are kind of standing there, the twig is in between the 2 of them, right in front of Sal, who just got clubbed in the back of the head.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go right up to it and whack it with my warhammer.
Now, Bramblespore, is your difficult terrain for everybody?
Yeah.
Or how long
Oh.
did it say? Is it still up?
It stays up for up to 1 minute concentration.
So it is still up. So Ritz, once you hit that field, you're gonna have half movement speed.
Okay. Well, then I probably won't be able to get to it then. So, if that field's in front of me, I'll just do Sacred Flame again. See if I can make a dance.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
DC 14.
Oh yeah. What was it? Wisdom or Dex?
Dex.
That is a 17.
You suck. Alright, you're good.
All right. Ren. Oh no, unless you're doing something.
No, that's it.
Okay. Ren, it is your turn, and you just saw Sal get thwacked.
She yells and comes out of cover and holds another, holds her hand out again and aims an Eldritch Blast at him when he hits Sal.
Okay. Go for it.
The 19 hit?
That does hit.
Hey! He hits it for 4.
Beautiful. And that blasts it, and it whips its head at you. Ah! And what else are you doing?
She said, leave my friend alone!
Ow!
She's yelling at the one.
It yells out. Does anybody speak Elvish?
I do.
So do I.
Those of you that understand Elvish hear the dryad yell back, "No!" And then you just hear, "Die!" And then it is.
Can I yell back, like, bitch in Elvish?
Yes, you can. I need to hear you say it.
I can't even think of something. No! I am a chicken, sorry.
All right.
I
Bramblespore.
said, bitch.
You oh! Except, like, really fancy.
Wonder if that exists somewhere.
I'm sure it does.
For bitch.
Well, I know, like, the Lord of the Rings Elvish is definitely...
Is it Hoonie? Noun. Bitch. Female dog. Hoonie. Or is it Quen? I don't know what this is. Oh, this is from Tolkien. No, we'll
Yeah,
get sued.
I was going to say, like, definitely, like, the Lord of the Rings Elvish probably has a, like, cuss word, but I don't know if, like...
I mean, if they have Elvish and Duolingo, I don't really think we can get sued for it.
Yeah, but they pay. That's Tolkien Elvish, and they paid money for it. They paid real money for it.
As opposed to the fake money that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tolkien also died a little while ago now.
Yeah, but his estate didn't. I'm
Like-
very afraid.
If they're teaching you a language in Duolingo,
Then you should be able to slay it.
yeah, do you
That's
have to
true.
pay the estate every time you talk then?
If Disney had its way, absolutely.
Well,
Every time, like, you even, like, breathe the word, like, mouse, there's a Disney lawyer.
Every time you sing a song from Toy Story or crack a joke that you heard in an animated movie, the mouse gets some money. It's just auto-deducted from your public account.
I think
All
the
right.
difference is probably whether you're putting out content or talking just between yourselves.
So as long as we don't monetize the podcast, we should be fine, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm pretty sure the first episode, Lewis was asking for money. Straight up.
And I should probably stop talking to Wendy's.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do such a thing.
To be fair, it did get a 17 cinnamon roll sent to my P.O. box, so that was fun.
Hey, wait, I didn't get any of those.
I know, they were addressed to me.
What the crap?
So, Bramblespore, it's your turn, because I don't feel like arguing with Heather over cinnamon rolls.
Alright, so I'd like to use my turn to drive to your place and get my cinnamon rolls.
That is more than your 25 feet movement speed.
Yeah, but it's not in Heather. It's within Heather, so I'd start running.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but she can't hit higher than my AC, so we're good.
While you're awake.
That's right. Don't fall asleep tonight, sweetheart.
Yeah. Sleep with one eye open.
Need to make sure I publish this before I go to sleep.
There's a record.
There will be no evidence.
All right, Bramblespore, what you doing?
How far away from me are the dryads?
They are 50 feet. No, 35 feet. Sorry, because you had moved.
Still rough terrain?
It is rough terrain. At the center, 20 feet, yes. So you can move 15 feet without rough terrain, and then the last 20 feet are.
So then I can move 20 feet in total then.
Beautiful.
I'm not close enough to do anything, so.
Okay, so you're just moving the 20 feet.
Yeah. Can I hold action?
Yeah, you're holding.
Poison spray, so if any of them get within 10 feet of me, I can attack.
Deal. Sorry. Salutations, Sal. It is your turn.
So at this point, I know I was charmed, right?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, under my breath, I'll just mutter, "Oh, you motherfuckers, stay out of my head." And I'll take my arm back out from under the weird elvish guy, draw my longsword, and attack the one that charmed me.
Ooh, do it.
12 plus... I feel like this needs to be a 4. It's 14 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, you will take 9 slashing damage total.
Describe what it looks like when you kill this corrupted dryad.
Alright. So because I'm kind of in a rush, I'll let the body drop kind of underneath me, grab my longsword out of its scabbard with a kind of a reverse grip, and a lot like the Japanese samurai, I'll move from drawing it from the scabbard into a strike up through, diagonally up through like it's under its left armpit, and up clear through the right collarbone. And as that falls free, I'll take a step so I'm directly over the body and do a little flourish with the sword and get it back into a normal grip. And I'll raise my shield and look at the one that clubbed me in the back of the head. And in Primordial, you'll grunt out, "You're next, bitch."
You're getting
I'm
Breaking
gonna-
Bad in here too. Just,
I just feel like that was a mix of Breaking Bad and Rurouni Kenshin. That was just some anime ass shit. That was great.
I approve.
Lyra.
yeah, anime is like Sal's favorite genre. He watches a ton of it.
Anime doesn't exist in this world.
Well,
Yeah, it does.
I was trying to avoid. I was trying to
Only
avoid real
Yuri.
names.
The only anime that exists is Yuri. That's it. No
Somehow.
other forms.
I was trying to be polite and avoid like real names.
That's fair. Lyra.
There's 2 left, right?
There are 2
Dryads,
Uh,
I mean.
dryads and the 1 twig blight. But the angles that you can see, you can't hit the twig blight without hitting Sapper or drastically moving.
That's fine. I want to hit a dryad anyways.
Okie dokie.
So I'm going to attack one of the dryads with my short bow again. And do I get advantage again because I'm still hiding and they don't know I'm there?
You get advantage because Sal's right there.
That works. I'll take it.
A quick point of order. Can I use my bonus action real quick to second wind so that I possibly might not die?
You can, but I wouldn't mind it if you died.
Wow.
In this game.
Still wow.
Third?
So I was 20 to hit. I don't.
Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, go ahead. That hits.
So it's 4, and then does it? Oh, sorry, I rolled it before I asked. But does it count as? It's still a sneak attack, right?
Yep.
So it's 9 to hit, or 9 damage.
Beautiful. And then you doing anything else?
Yep, because they're not dead yet. I'm moving another 30 feet around the clock. It's gonna keep going and hunker down there, and then that's it.
Okie dokie. So, what I'm going to say is that the twig blight, or the little twig thing at your feet, you are going to find out what it does in the next session.
Nah.
Yeah, which is real good because the next session is about to happen in like 5 seconds, so that we can get 2 episodes out of this. Remember?
Oh yeah, we're doing the double thing today.
Well, if you would like to find our group on Twitter, we are on Twitter at ourcrittypod, and yeah, we try and upload every other week is the current schedule. So yeah, give us a follow there, and then anybody else got plugs?
You can always find me on Instagram or Twitter at Cruise Card Collection.
Now, is that CREWS card collection, or
that is CRUZ Card Collection.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Good question, solid question.
The song, Leaving Home, created by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0, creativecommons.org/licenses/by/4.0. Additional music from www.zapsplat.com.